Hello viewers and welcome back to the card mat. To anyone who's seen my last couple of tricks, you'd have known that I've been talking about a Shim card and that I'm going to have to show you how to make one. Well, here I am going to show you how to make one. Well, almost. To make a Shim card you need a piece of a tin can, like a Coke can. But be careful which ones you get. Some of them are not magnetic. And all you need to do is cut a piece out of it so it'll fit in the centre of the card, like that. You can use super glue, but I find that makes the card go too hard. I use Elmer's rubber cement, about the best stuff you can get for it. Leaves your cards very pliable and no creases in them. And when you fold them you don't get creases. So as I say, you just slap all the back of that with glue, slap it into the middle, hold it in place for a bit till it starts going off. Take your other card, get glue all over the back of it, and then all you're doing is putting that on the top of it, squaring it all up and keeping it together till it all dries. But make sure that you don't end up with a little gap at the side or the top. It's got to be perfectly closed all the way around. So make sure you don't cut your tin too big, otherwise you won't have enough card around for the card to stick to the card. Right, as I say, I'm not going to be doing that one. I'm going to be doing one with magnets. You can, if you want to, just use a thin strip, depending on what effect you're trying to give. You have a thin strip at the top, just so the top of it can get caught by a magnet. Down the side, in the middle, however you want it to play it. As I say, I'm going to be using magnets. Now, if you want to be really professional, you can strip your card. Your card's made up of 3 pieces. You've got a piece of paper on the top, you've got a piece of paper on the bottom, and you've got a bit of cardboard in the middle. Now, so if you want to be really clever, you can split the top piece off, you can split the bottom piece off, you can cut a couple of holes in, which are just the right size for your magnet to drop into. Don't know if you can see that. Just big enough for the magnet to go into. And then put one cover back on, glue it back on, turn it over, plop your magnet into the holes, stick your other piece on, glued, and it's sound. If you don't know how to strip a card, I will show you that in another video sometime. For now, I want to get on with this one. Right. Now in this box, I've got magnets already. You might have seen me use this in previous one. Well, what I want to do is get the magnets in the exact same places as they are on that. So I'll stick a card on and I'll drop a magnet there. I'll get a couple more magnets. Get off there. They're only small but they're very powerful. Now let's put them 4 magnets. As you can see, if I move the card around, the magnets stay exactly where they are. So let's put the magnets on the magnets which are in the box. Now I'm doing this because I want the magnets in both cards to be perfectly lined up, you see. Now, because if I move this card, the magnets are going to fall off. I need to, mind you, yeah, I should do that in the first place. Take one magnet off. Get a little bit of glue, since you knew where the magnet was going. Bit of glue on. And drop the magnet. And it'll go straight to where it should be. Pick up another magnet. Again, stick some glue where it was. And drop that on. Some glue down here. And drop that one on. Some glue down there and drop that one on. So now I've got the 4 magnets in the exact places where I actually need them to be. So what I'll do now is go completely over the back of this card with the glue, making sure you get right up to the edges. Doesn't matter if you get anything spilling out when you're pushing it together, because it's very easy to wipe off. So you cover every piece of the card with your glue. Now you pick this card up and you very carefully stick it on that one so it's all lined up. And now with any luck I should be able to take the cards apart, or off the box rather, and the magnets should still be in the right places. And what I need to do is square it all up. I'll get the edges to stick down. It does take a while for the glue to actually dry. So I'll come back once this bit of glue is dried. Right, hopefully once you finish you end up with something that looks like that. And as you can see, it has got the magnets in there. So that's how to make a Shim card with magnets in. I did go over how to do it with the tin. Go and have fun doing them and see what things you can come up with them. I've got to do another one now. I won't bore you, I'll do it on my own. I'll see you next time.